It's not great around here, is it, for parking?
Nah, she's a bit tough around here for parking.
That's why I picked you up this morning, mate, you know.
Looked after me, eh?
Here we are. Yeah, I looked after you. I suppose it's not too bad, is it? We're here now anyway. Beautiful day in Redfern.
Feels looking smick today.
We're a bit early, Benny, so let's go have a little sit down.
All right, let's go.
We're here at training, we're here a bit early, but I suppose the fans, not all fans would probably know the day of an assistant coach. You get here pretty early, don't you?
Yeah, we're here pretty early, depending on what day it is, but usually in for a training planning meeting around 7 o'clock and a couple of meetings in the morning, a couple of video sessions.
Is that run by the head coach usually?
Yeah, and Trav, our head of performance. So yeah, day usually starts about then, and then we've got a couple of meetings in the morning, talk over what we're going to do for training and with our meetings video-wise.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got our video meetings with you guys and the spine, and then we go out and train and then review the training. I think it's important to watch video, especially as an assistant coach. That's pretty much your whole job, watching games of footy, which is great. For the players, I think every player is a little bit different. I think the younger players need to watch a lot more video than the older players. Most of the older players know what they need to do, know what works for them and that sort of stuff, so they sort of need cues. But the younger fellas need to invest time in it and learn their craft. At the end of the day, you just got to show them what you think's going to help win games or make them better. So that's sort of how I approach it. Whatever I think's needed at the time is what I go with.
What would you say is your favourite part of being a coach?
The highs and lows, I think. I think it's similar as a player. Like, you don't have the same thing as a coach, but similar. As a player, you've got a lot more influence on the result than the coach does, but we like to say we still have some sort of effect on the team.
It's back for the kick from Soward. Left foot kick, not bad. Pretty good actually. Just into the field of play. Robertson spells a try. That could be a try. And it will be scored by Ben Hornby.
I worked it out, mate. I just missed you. I moved here in 2012, November, and came for the 13 season.
Yeah.
And you just retired.
12, yeah.
Did you go straight into coaching that year?
Yeah, so I went straight into coaching St George SG Ball.
Yeah, right.
It was part of my role. And the other part was being an ambassador and doing a bit of recruitment, learning pathways for recruitment. You
wanted to become a coach, or was it just sort of, see how it goes?
No, that's pretty much what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
after those couple of years being with Wayne, and we'd done a little bit of coaching. Like, Wayne's pretty good at empowering the players, so you
definitely, sort of happened with Sammy a little bit, and I suppose you were captain there with Wayne, weren't you?
Yeah. So we're doing a little bit of coaching on the side anyway.
Yeah.
So just thought it was a good pathway. I wanted to stay involved. Like I said, I still loved playing the game and being involved in the game. It was just going into another different area of it.
Here they go! Hornby for the line! Captain scores for the Dragons!
You're pretty calm in there, I think.
Yeah, I try and keep it pretty level. In everything I do, I think that's the best way to go. You don't get too high with the highs or too low with the lows. So
that's good.
It helps you deal with the pressures and whatever else is going on around footy. So it's also my personality type. Played all my junior footy in the centres.
Yeah, right.
And then when we got to reserve grade, we had centres. So Neil Lovett, who was one of the recruitment guys down there, said, chuck Benny at fullback. So and that became my spot. And then when I got to first grade, we just had a year where everyone got injured. So
you just got a chance.
I got a chance, in the halves. I never played in the halves at all as a kid.
That's funny, as.
And then when Brownie took over, he sort of said to me, I'll give you 6 weeks at fullback. Sort of show what you can see what you can do.
Did you ever get a slap?
No, I never got a slap. I played that game though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What was that about?
We were making a comeback, I think, in that game. Anyway, we scored a try and he called the spine over, which I wasn't there. Apparently he was like trying to tell him something, but Baz was like drifting off with his eyes.
Yeah, right, it wasn't present.
Yeah, so he just like like get back in here. That's the
funny,
story anyway.
We talked about your drive from Wollongong. You got used to it now.
Yeah.
Don't mind it.
Yeah, it's more just thinking time now and more prep time for the meetings.
Are you a podcast man?
A little bit, yeah. I like to play a fair bit of fantasy sports, EPL,
Oh yeah.
NBA, NFL. So yeah, I listen to a few of them and also some coaching ones as well.
Who'd you go for in the Premier League? I can't call it EPL. Sorry, I'll get shit from my mates.
Yeah. Well, I go through whoever's in my fantasy team, to be honest. So at the moment, I've got a few Man City blokes, so I want to see them do well.
You been to England?
Yeah, World Club Challenge. It was probably the best 2 weeks I had as a rugby league player. Obviously, coming off winning the grand final was great, but to go over there and
Great feeling, yeah.
the fans was something else over there as well.
Was it Wigan?
Yeah, it was Wigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
We scored at the end.
I remember because that was my first year in Super League, so I was just coming into first grade that year, and I sort of remember the Dragons coming over and beating Wigan. So, Benny, future. What does the future hold for Benny Hornby?
Well, I've got another year at South, so obviously looking forward to finishing this year off really well. And the club's been great. You blokes are great.
Yeah, mate.
Great to work with.
We love you at South now, mate, and that's the second coach in the league. We joke, but mate, we're loving it. So thanks, mate. Thanks for having
Tommy.
a chat, and let's go train.
Yep.